So one thing about Houston, we don't do ordinary. Our food, art, music, it's all layered with history, culture, and community. And now there's a new festival bringing all of that together in one place. It's called Bites and Beyond Festival, a celebration of the people and creativity that make this city feel alive. Joining us are to give us a taste of what to expect are Mandy Parker, who is the founder and producer of the event, and David Cordua, the owner of Limbar Restaurant. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, yeah, you were giving a little clap there. You go ahead.
Yes,
you
we've got
that's
the
right.
David Cordua here this morning.
Yes. Mandy, you're a Houston native.
Absolutely.
And I've lived all over the place. And I remember I moved here from Manhattan, and my friends were saying, why are you going to Houston? And I said, and they go, why do people go to Houston? I go, well, you go to Houston to live. But, you know, and that, there's nothing better than that.
Yes.
And then everything else surrounds it. So when somebody asks you that question, what do you say?
I think of Rudy T. Never underestimate the heart of a champion, right?
Really
That's
good.
what Houston is.
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. I tell him that you quoted him. All right. You're a longtime event producer. So as we know, we have a festival every 5 seconds. We have all kinds of things. But this one's different. How did you think to put this one together? We have plenty that with food and music, but you introduce the other things that make us important.
And I think what makes this different is that it's elevated and it's accessible, right? Taste the city, savor the sound. It's everything that is all the culture, the global flavors of Houston at a really affordable price for the family to come out and enjoy.
And I love how you described it, a love letter to Houston.
A love letter to the city.
Yeah, all
to the
right.
families, the institutional families that really made Houston what it is.
And the
for
Cordua
food.
family is certainly one.
1,000%.
Early on with your dad, and we'll get to that in a second. But you know, on the music front, we have so many great artists. There are some that we train them up and they leave us, and there are other ones that never forget about us. And so that's what you're going to feature, and different types of music.
Different types of music because we have different types of food, right? So in our food, in our music, and in our art, you'll see it all displayed at Discovery Green. You've got Big Frida that's coming in. It's going to headline. But we've got Demola, the violinist, who is just absolutely magical. 4 stages of DJs. House music, Deborah, a little disco.
Yeah,
put
me in because I was well and alive during the disco. Y'all weren't born yet, but let me tell you, disco era was the best ever. Okay,
yes.
Still love disco.
You still love it. Okay, what's your go-to on the floor when it comes on the floor? You got to get out there. What is it?
Let's dance.
Let's dance. Let's dance. Donna Summer, Last Dance, or Last Dance.
Last
No,
Dance.
Last Dance.
Last
For
Dance.
romance. Okay,
Yeah.
well, yeah, that's
For
right.
love.
Tonight. All right.
But it isn't our last
I need
chance.
you by me. No, it's not. Okay. And we also have art and storytelling.
Art and storytelling. We've got 6 wonderful artists curated by Hannah Bull that they represent different countries, and they will be painting their landscape of what culture and food looks like from their countries with scent boxes that folks will be able to come up and smell like what it would feel like to be in their home country, in their kitchen,
All
in
the
their
senses.
country.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Multi-sensory.
The food, 25 plus restaurants, whatever cultural, whatever influence you want to talk about, you've got it down there. And David, I know your dad, Michael. I met him shortly after I moved here, and he was one of the first people to bring food from Central America. And people kept saying, "Is that Mexican food?" He goes, "No, it's Nicaragua. This is." They're like, well, where's the tacos? Like, well, it's not. We don't really have that, right?
Well, and Deborah, America's was her after Great Day spot for lunch.
Oh yeah, all the time.
For years.
Yeah.
That's where you and I met. But what this event is also celebrating all the collaborative effort that restaurants do. Houston Hospitality Alliance really reflects how restaurateurs don't see each other as competitors in Houston.
Yeah.
It really is a collective. It's a collaborative effort. And what you've put together is something that's really representative of the city, and you couldn't do that in any other city.
And
it's not just a Korean fest, a Japanese fest, an Italian fest, which are wonderful. You're doing something that's uniquely Houston. So that's why we're excited to be a part of this.
It shows community.
Yeah.
And really the reason why across the country, and I don't think it was on purpose that this happened, but it happened that we became the foodie capital of the country, right? All right.
Not just the South.
Yeah, not the
Right,
South,
of
the world.
Yeah.
We hereby declare it as
the foodie capital of the world. All right, your restaurant Limbar, which is in the Ion Center, y'all have always done this with your restaurants, is that it so much special care in what you're creating. It's like you're in your grandparents' living room from the 1970s, right? Or 1960s, because they had immigrated here, and you remember spending time at your grandparents' house.
Yeah, I was born and raised at their home in Limbar. We wanted to celebrate our roots in Houston, just like the Ion building is in the historic Sears. So we wanted to reflect that sense of Houston history. We have little, vintage radios and vintage speakers from the original Sears. So it takes you once back upon a time, against the technology that is the Ion District.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about some of this food right here, because I can. Yes, love it.
So you have our Rose Bud, which is from our new menu, potato chips, beet chips, and the plantain chips, which Deborah, well.
I do know well.
Yeah.
Our spinach feta empanadas, which showcase our Latin Mediterranean fusion really well with our cilantro sauce. These smoked salmon rillette tacones are a new item on our new menu. Kind of fusing classic French with a wonton shell. Smoked lamb chops, which were a signature of mine from Americas, and probably our bestseller at Limbar as well. Our paella, and then on Saturday, Bites and Beyond, we're doing these golden dogs. They're little smokies on fried brioche, almost like our version of
You pass that
a
over
pig in the
here.
blanket.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
In a Sonoran style with bacon, pico de gallo, and the golden barbecue mustard.
I could eat 100 of these.
Isn't that fun?
I could eat 100
Well,
of
and
these.
there's going to be a lot of bourbon at the festival.
Yes.
So we wanted some smoky sausage things for October, right, for the fall.
Oh, so good. And this thing right here is ridiculous. It is. Okay, so Houston Hospitality Alliance, go ahead and round that up for us again of what that means.
So I've been on the board now for a year, and like I mentioned, it's a network of support amongst entrepreneurs, restaurateurs, and hospitality leaders. We all need all the resources we can get.
Right.
But even just the networking and education that you get from it, it's a great organization, Houston Hospitality Alliance.
And you serve as such great mentors. So, we know kids at, I say kids because they're kids to me now, right? But Houston Community College and their culinary programs. And so y'all are great role models for them.
Yeah.
I always say on this show, several years ago when you said, when I grow up, I want to be, chef was not in the top 5. Chef is like one of the #1 things people say now, but you can't do that without the right education, all kinds from the business side, from the food side, all of it.
Well, at Houston City College, we did a restaurant wars between all the culinary students. We divided them into teams, and they got to do a pop-up at Limbar in August and pit them against each other. It was a lot of fun for
Real
everybody.
world experience. Okay, the VIP experience is what?
Oh my gosh, it's everything. It's like Prego. It's in there. It is a bourbon brews and bites activation sponsored by the Houston Hospitality Alliance, and then a 6 to 8 sunset wine tasting. We have Vietnamese food from Pho Saigon. We've got Chef Corduo from Limbar. Late August will be there. Fogo de Chao, old school Fogo de Chao is going to be in there.
Brazil in the
Yes,
house, right?
yes, amongst about 15 different varieties of bourbons.
Basically, what you say is we're going to eat and drink and have a great time.
And
All right.
be merry in the
that's
Houston
right.
And then
way.
the GA is
first-
family friendly.
And then the GA is
outside.
family friendly.
All right, the first ever Bites and Beyond Festival is taking place this Saturday from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. at Discovery Green. To purchase your tickets, visit bitesandbeyondfestival.com.